Have you ever looked at a woman and wondered, is she into me, or am I imagining things? Deciphering the subtle cues of attraction can feel like learning a whole new language, but don't worry, I'm here to be your translator. In this video, we're diving deep into the 11 secret psychological signs that reveal whether she's genuinely interested or just being polite. We're talking about the subconscious signals, the unspoken giveaways that reveal her true feelings, even if she's trying to hide them. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the knowledge to read between the lines and understand the silent language of attraction. Have you ever noticed how, when you're really vibing with someone, you start to unconsciously mimic their movements? You take a sip of your drink at the same time, you both lean back in your chairs, it's like you're dancing in sync. This is mirroring, a powerful indicator of attraction. When a woman is into you, she'll often subconsciously mirror your body language. It's her way of showing she's on the same wavelength. Mirroring is a natural, instinctual response. So, next time, pay attention to her body language. Is she subtly mirroring your movements? It could be a sign she's feeling the connection too. Mirroring can amplify attraction, creating familiarity and comfort. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and when it comes to attraction, they don't lie. Eye contact is a powerful force, and it's one of the most telling signs of chemistry. When you're not interested, you avoid their gaze. But when you're attracted, you can't get enough. You hold their gaze longer, maybe even getting lost in their eyes. If a woman is consistently making eye contact, it's a strong indication she's interested. Ever noticed how a woman seems to become extra aware of her hair when she's around someone she's attracted to? She might twirl it around her finger, tuck it behind her ear, or brush it away from her face. When a woman touches her hair in your presence, it's often a subconscious way of drawing attention to herself. It's like she's saying, hey, look at me, notice me. It can also be a sign of nervousness or excitement. When we're attracted to someone, our heart rate increases, our palms get sweaty, and yes, we might even start fidgeting with our hair. So, if you're chatting with a woman and she keeps reaching for her hair, don't be afraid to take it as a positive sign. It could be her way of flirting with you, showing her interest without saying a word. Imagine you're at a crowded bar, music's blaring, everyone's talking over each other. It's loud, it's chaotic, and honestly, you're struggling to hear the person next to you. Now imagine there's someone in that crowd that you're really drawn to. Would you be straining to hear them, or would you be closing the distance, leaning in to catch every word? When we're genuinely interested in someone, we want to be closer to them, both physically and emotionally. So, if a woman is consistently leaning in when she talks to you, even in a quiet setting, it's a strong sign that she's feeling a connection. She's subconsciously trying to bridge the gap between you, to create a sense of intimacy and closeness. She's invested in the conversation, but more importantly, she's invested in you. Laughter is the best medicine, right? It's also one of the most powerful tools in the art of seduction. Now, I'm not saying you need to be a stand-up comedian to attract a woman, but if she's constantly laughing at your jokes, even the ones that make you cringe a little, it's a good sign she's into you. When we're attracted to someone, we find them inherently funnier. Their jokes land better, their stories are more captivating, and even their awkward attempts at humor seem endearing. But it's not just about being funny. Laughter is a way of connecting, of building rapport and showing that you're on the same wavelength. When a woman laughs at your jokes, she's saying, I get you, I find you amusing, I enjoy your company. Physical touch is a powerful thing. It's the most primal form of communication, and it speaks volumes about the connection between two people. When a woman is into you, she'll find excuses to touch you, even if it's in subtle, fleeting ways. It might be a light touch on your arm when she laughs at your joke, a gentle brush of her hand against yours when you're walking side by side, or even a playful nudge when you're teasing each other. These seemingly insignificant touches are actually her way of testing the waters, of gauging your reaction and seeing if you're receptive to her advances. If you notice that she's initiating physical contact even in small ways, it's a clear sign that she's comfortable with you and potentially interested in taking things further. When you first meet someone, conversations tend to revolve around surface-level topics, work, hobbies, the weather. But as you get to know each other better, the conversations naturally progress to more personal territory. When a woman is attracted to you, She's not content with just scratching the surface. She wants to delve deeper, to understand your hopes, dreams, fears, and aspirations. She'll ask you questions that go beyond the superficial, questions that reveal your vulnerabilities and your true self. She's showing you that she sees you, that she's curious about the real you, beyond the facade you might present to the world. A genuine compliment can make anyone's day, especially when it comes from someone we're attracted to. When a woman is into you, she'll shower you with compliments, both big and small. It might be a compliment on your appearance, like, "You have a great smile," or "That shirt looks amazing on you." Or, it could be a compliment on your personality, your intelligence, or your accomplishments. If she's going out of her way to point out things she admires about you, it's a clear sign that she's paying attention and that she sees you in a positive light. In the game of love, someone has to make the first move. And when a woman consistently initiates conversations with you, it's a strong indicator that she's interested. She's the one texting you first, striking up conversations at the coffee machine, or finding excuses to chat with you online. Relationships are a two-way street, and you need to meet her halfway. But her willingness to initiate contact shows that she enjoys your company. She values your opinion, and she's not afraid to make her interest known. Have you ever been in a conversation with someone and realized they weren't really listening? They forget what you just said, they ask you the same questions repeatedly, it's like they're not fully present. Now contrast that with someone who remembers the smallest details about you, things you barely remember telling them. When a woman is attracted to you, she hangs on to your every word. She remembers the stories you tell, the jokes you make, even the little details about your life that you wouldn't think twice about. This isn't just about having a good memory. It's about showing you that she values what you have to say, that she's invested in getting to know you on a deeper level. Jealousy is a tricky emotion. It can be toxic and destructive if not handled properly. But in small doses, it can also be a sign of genuine attraction. Now, I'm not talking about possessive, controlling behavior, but if she seems a little uneasy when you're flirting with other women, or if she asks you about that female friend you were talking to, it could be a sign that she sees you as more than just a friend. She might not even be consciously aware of her own jealousy. It might manifest as subtle changes in her behavior, like becoming quieter than usual or subtly trying to steer your attention back to her. If you notice these subtle signs of jealousy, it could be a sign that her feelings for you run deeper than you realized. So there you have it, the 11 secret psychological signs that she's into you. Remember, these signs are most powerful when they're part of a larger pattern of behavior. Trust your instincts and pay attention to how she makes you feel. Do you feel a genuine connection? Does she light up when she sees you? The best way to know is to make a move. The worst that can happen is she says no, but if she says yes, that's a whole other exciting chapter.